So happy that you thought you'd never be as happy again? Well, that could well be the case with the findings of a new survey to be relieved. Be believed, actually, rather than relieved. You will be relieved when you hear this. After quizzing 4,000 couples, the study found that married couples are at their happiest just before their third wedding anniversary, as this is when they feel the most comfortable with each other and when they have the most quality sex. So, have you had your peak of bliss yet, Colleen? Are you still waiting?
Well, do you know what? I'm coming up to my third anniversary.
Oh,
yeah.
How is it?
Well, you know, it's funny because just last week I was saying to someone, do you know, I feel really content. It's like my marriage is kind of, you know, that nice feeling of we've sorted this out now. It's really nice. I don't know about the second bit, the sex bit. You might get that after 3 years, I'm not sure. So I kind of get what they mean, because I just experienced that a few days ago, that feeling of, oh,
why do you think
really happy.
Years?
I don't know, but I hope that isn't the peak. Otherwise, he's out by the fourth.
Yeah. Trade him in for a new one.
Just have one every 3 years.
Yeah. That's why it's just rubbish, isn't it? Who says after 3 years that's the peak? We peak every day. Every day. Nearly. Nearly every day, every other day. No, do you know, I don't know. I just think it's...
peak even more when you're married, you know.
Well, you know, just to say, oh, after 3 years, that's it. That's the best it's ever going to be. It's so...
a bit depressing, isn't it?
It is depressing. It's depressing. It's damaging what you'll be expecting it. Yeah, you know.
Remember what year 3 was like. It's about 97 years ago, in my opinion.
How many years? 19 years ago.
21 years.
21
years, I know. Hello.
Well done.
I think
well done. That does do that around the years. Yeah, especially with you.
What about him? You haven't had to sleep with him either for 21 years. I have. That deserves a medal in itself. That deserves an Oscar.
Do you think you've reached your peak then, Den? Do you remember
I think that it all comes in peaks and troughs, as they say. And I think that through the 21 years, you kind of fall out of love sometimes, and I mean proper out of love, where you just could nearly murder that person, and times when you fall back in love with them. Not necessarily for a long time. I fell back in love with him yesterday, but then he said something that really annoyed me today, so I'm back out now.
Back in the trough today.
Back in the trough, yeah. His food's back in the trough.
But it changes by the hour, though, with you two.
It does change by the hour, but I think that what is slightly disconcerting about saying with this third year thing is that when you start feeling comfortable, is that when you become a little bit more complacent. Because I think that after 3 years, you're not going to pretend that you don't do poos, are you really? Which you know as well. No, I'm sorry, but you know with my poo-gate thing, that's where the rot sets in, as regards that, and all the arguments start, and toilet gate starts, and the downstairs toilet and everything. And I think that's what they maybe might think about. You've had toilet gate.
I know. Not with me, with Steve.
How
can you have toilet gate when you've got 5 toilets in your house?
Well, he used the downstairs one. The same sort of thing.
Which is illegal.
Yeah, but even so, it's a toilet, isn't it? It's just a toilet.
Yeah, but excuse me, can I just say at this point?
No.
Carol's saying that it's just a toilet. Can I just tell the story that Mark tells, which is once he got into so much trouble for going to the toilet, he had to go to McDonald's and have what Andrea and I said, a McDump, because he wasn't allowed to go in the toilet.
Excuse me, I didn't say he wasn't allowed, but he did. No, he did. He did. I've only got one toilet, right? You know, 4, 4, 5. I've only got one toilet and one bathroom. So one day I said, I'm just going in the bathroom, and just before I was about to go in there, he popped in there, and I couldn't go in there for an hour. I've got no other bathroom to go to. Well, you should have gone to. I should have come round yours. I did get a little bit cross, and so, yeah, the next day, he was so scared. I heard the door go, and he disappeared. I thought, where's he gone? I said, where's he been? He said, oh, I just went up the road. It's fine now. We've sorted it now.
Anyone that recognises him, they're going to sit and have their egg McMuffin and go, quick, here he is, come on, get it.
Oh, dear. Oh, poor Mark. I can't believe believe you told everyone that.
Now, do you fancy going shopping mad this March? You could buy a new toilet. Well, you could...